G'day, it's Matty here for NWA Front Row. We're here seeing Frenchy. He's here for the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Heaps of people around. Great vibe in the city. He's doing his regional tour. We're going to chat to him. We're going to chat to some of his fans. We're going to watch the show. Great vibe here in Melbourne for Frenchy. NWA Front Row.
He's fantastic, mate. You can't go wrong with old Frenchy.
Come back again. We'll watch you again, mate. Love you, Frenchy.
You know him. Embrace the Chaos Tour. He's doing Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Frenchy, it's been a real pleasure to meet you briefly. Welcome to the show. I'd like to ask you a question. We're staying at a hotel in Melbourne. You're from Wollongong. Do you remember your first trip where you stayed in a hotel?
Nah, I don't remember the first one, but I remember I always used to, first thing I would check was if they had hair dryers.
Yeah.
Because whenever I did a shoe, I'd have to dry out my shoe after. When I get home, I'd just set it up in the thing.
Yeah.
So that was always a big deal. But I think I initially started touring and I'd get my own room.
Yeah.
And now I'm like booking a lot of the stuff myself. I'm sharing with all the boys on tour because it's much cheaper. Now I know where the money goes.
Yeah. How's the tour been, man? Like touring regional for you, like a regional audience is something different in cap cities, hey?
It is real Australia.
Yeah.
It's a different breed out there.
Yeah.
I love it so much more. It's just
Yeah.
energy. People just want a show. They don't care how clever it is. They just want to be entertained for however long it takes. And going out regional, Northern Queensland, Northern Territory, totally. It's a battle sometimes.
I think it's good, man. I think like when I think of your shows, and I think this is quite unique, especially in Australia, is when the crowd goes to a show of yours, they kind of expect to be involved in the show. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people, like when you talk to people and you feed off them, like they're kind of waiting to be involved in the show. Like that's quite unique. Like I feel like a lot of comedy gigs, it's the opposite where people get quite shy, but I feel like your audience is so engaging.
Yeah, I think I've backed myself in a bit of a corner here. Sometimes it's hard to get stand up in because they're all like, I just want to see a drunken farmer fight, which happened. And then sometimes when it is a quieter one, everyone's like respectful and stuff.
Yeah.
I can see about 25 minutes in, they're looking around going, when's the crazy stuff gonna happen? And you can't force it. Like that's why it's real. Some shows nothing crazy happens. It's just good performances, and then they're like, oh, it was good, but I kind of wanted something nuts to happen. I'm like,
This is the show.
it's live. That's live comedy.
I feel like there's a real kind of like a real skill in crowd work. Like when I look at what you do, like I think people assume it's easy, but it's not. Like I would find that quite daunting, like feeding off a crowd and like everyone waiting on your reaction. Talk to me about how that's kind of developed in your set over the years.
Well, you're dead right. It is definitely a skill, and I think it's good for it to happen naturally. I think that's the real next level to it, not forcing it like, oh, who here's got a crazy story for me is a bit like, whereas if just something happens in the room, everyone's aware it's happened and you've got to like get the most you can out of it. And then also it's good to talk to people just casually because we're all watching this one show together. Can you tie it all in to make it feel like this is a unique, you're seeing a unique comedy show. No other show would that person be there and that person be there, and can you work them into the whole show?
Yeah.
If you want. But I feel like it's easier doing crowd work than run jokes.
Really? Oh, well, that's a good place to be, right?
Yeah, it's definitely. But like I see some comedians, I get jealous of their jokes. I'm like, damn, he's such a good joke writer. But then they also look and be like, they don't do as much crowd work.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's one of those ones you kind of want the skills you don't have. Or
yeah, that's a good shout.